prickly pear is a cactus that's commonly seen around Oklahoma. And one thing you might not know about it is the pads and the fruit are edible. Now, I don't eat the pads, but I like the fruit. So I'm going to show you how we can harvest it, and I'll show you what it's like inside, and then you can turn it into whatever you want. So these little guys start out as flowers. They were yellow flowers earlier in the year. And then when the flower gets pollinated and fertilized, it starts growing a fruit, which gets darker throughout the summer. So usually between about September and December, when they're really dark, is when you want to harvest them because they're at their sweetest. But whether you're going to harvest the pads or the fruit, you have the same problem to get around. Even though some of them have spines and some don't, these little guys, and they're on these fruit too, are called glochids. And they're just a whole bunch of a little cluster of little teeny tiny spines that get under your skin and will bother you for days or even weeks. So we don't want those in our hands when we work with this, so we want to make sure they're gone. Now you can use duct tape, but I find fire more fun. Now that we've hopefully burned all the glochids off of our fruit, it's time to harvest it and actually cut it off the plant. Now, since we just burned it, it's going to be hot. Plus, we might not have gotten every single glochid, so I'm going to use tongs to hold it while I cut it off the plant. So now we have our harvested tuna. All right, so now that we've harvested the fruit, we can skin it. So what you usually do is you cut off a little bit of the bottom and a little bit of the top, because the top has a whole bunch of those glochids real close together. You can see right there, there's seeds in the middle. That's why it's a fruit, it's got seeds. All right. So here's the inside. After you peel off the skin, you'll have little pieces of red fruit. And you can see there's a whole bunch of seeds in here. You can chop it up and put it in smoothies. You can use it, you can strain it and drink it as juice. You can eat it raw. But you can see that it could also be a good stain if you want to stain any fabric. So whenever you're out in the Oklahoma landscape and see a prickly pear, see it for more than just its ornamental beauty. Remind yourself that it does have uses beyond just beauty. You can eat some of it. And just remember, if you're going to harvest it and eat it, just remember to put a little bit more care into harvest and preparation than your average fruit.
We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.